President Muhammadu Buhari, in white flowing kaftan, steps into the council chambers to preside over the Federal Executive Council meeting, the first following his return from London. He calls for the national anthem and opening prayers from the transport and the information ministers, jokingly. They sat for about 2 hours, and two major national issues occupy their minds here: how to prevent and control disease and how to industrialize Nigeria. The Federal Executive Council is pleased with what the Center for Disease Control has done since its establishment in 2012 in checking Ebola, Lassa fever, and other diseases. Council has therefore approved a legal framework to enable it perform its role maximally the way it is done in developed world.
What we have done today is to provide the legal framework for this agency so that it can validly perform the role that is expected of such a frontline intervention agency. It is patterned after the United States Center for Disease Control and Prevention, which was established in 1946. So the whole concept is not new. What is new is that we decided to move ahead with it in Nigeria.
The Health Ministry will work with the National Assembly for the Act of Parliament. On how to industrialize the country, the Federal Executive Council approved the establishment of the Nigerian Industrial Policy and Competitiveness Advisory Council with the Vice President as chairman and some ministers and private sector players as members, beyond the economic recovery and growth plan of the federal government.
The main objective of this council is to assist the government in formulating policies and strategies that will enhance the performance of the industrial sector in furtherance of the country's industrialization program. Specifically, many of you will recall that the economic recovery and growth plan, which is now being launched by the government, includes industrialization as one of the key pillars. Of the top three priorities, industrialization is one. And you do need a mechanism for actualizing that. Secondly, you also recall that we have the Nigeria Industrial Revolution Plan, which is a plan that was actually formulated in 2013 by the previous government, but this government is implementing that plan. You also need an institutional framework for working with the private sector to implement the Nigeria Industrial Revolution Plan.
The Federal Executive Council believes that it is the place of government to provide the enabling environment for industries to thrive in partnership with the private sector, and that the Industrial Council will provide the synergy for them to work together to achieve the objective. Chukwuma Onwekusi, Channels Television News.